Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, who is John visiting in Emmerdale? Hospital patient is not Aidan Moore. Emmerdale viewers think they know who John Sugden is visiting at the hospital on the ITV soap, but they don't think it will be Aidan Moore, and an identity twist could be exposed. There could be an identity twist on the way on Emmerdale, with the hospital patient John Sugden is visiting unmasked. Viewers are convinced after Wednesday's episode that their theories surrounding John's real identity have finally been proven. John arrived in the village in September after a chance meeting with his secret sister Victoria Sugden. She'd attended the funeral of John's mother, and it came out that he was the secret son of Victoria's father Jack Sugden after an affair. Since then, John has moved to the village and has grown closer to Victoria. While it's clear he is hiding something about who he is as a person and his past, he's sinister behind the scenes, with his behavior finally coming to light. But something that happened months ago on the show, tied into Wednesday's episode, has sparked conviction amongst fans that John is not actually the real John Sugden. Last year we saw Victoria find some mystery dog tags in the army medics' camper vans, and they had the name Aidan Moore engraved on them. John fumed at his sibling, but later confessed Aidan was someone he knew in the army who died. This and his reluctance to hear about his own family left fans suspicious he wasn't really Victoria's brother. Wednesday's episode only escalated this theory, with fans now sure they have proof that John is actually Aidan Moore. We saw John visiting a mystery patient at a hospital, with a man shown lying in a coma. John made a sinister remark asking what he was going to have to do with the mystery man, hiding his secret. With us still not being told who is in the hospital bed, fans immediately shared their theories that the man in the bed is the real John Sugden. They believe they are right with the idea that John is actually an imposter pretending to be Victoria's brother. They believe he is actually Aidan, and he did something to the real John before stealing his identity. Taking to social media after the latest episode, one fan said, "I'm thinking that's the real John whose identity he stole." Another fan agreed in a post reading, "Definitely think that Aidan Moore is pretending to be John Sugden, but that's not all. We know back in 80s Jack had an affair with someone called Karen Moore, who was romantically involved with Jack's brother Joe. So could John and Aidan actually be brothers/cousins?" A further post read, "I think he is visiting John Sugden," as a fourth fan agreed. "Yeah, I think it's the real John Sugden he's visiting." Another fan echoed this theory and wrote, "I think he is visiting John Sugden," as another said, "I think it's John and he is the other person." It didn't stop either, as more and more comments shared the very same theory. One fan said, "I think the one we know as John is really Aidan Moore," while another put, "John is Aidan, the real John Sugden is in the hospital bed."